Gervonta Davis.
Team, the Baltimore Ravens. Gervonta Davis. Punch to the bone.
23 wins and 0 loses. A perfect record which didn't have any big names on yet. But that was supposed to change at the end of 2020.
Rips the left hook to the body, does the champion. Another left hook, and that one hurt. Zalata, and down he goes.
Leo Santa Cruz, a great Mexican fighter with a record of 37 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw.
When Tank was very, very young, I told him someday he will be fighting on pay-per-view, and now we're here. And Leo, I've always been a fan of his also. And like I said before, both of you guys deserve it. The fans deserve it. And I want you guys to go out there and be at your best.
He was born in America, but remained Mexican to his very core, even his boxing style.
Let him take it home, boys. Good stuff.
That's championship boxing. That's pretty good.
That's flat out fighting, the way it should be.
Even though Leo Santa Cruz was a great fighter, and at the peak of his career, fans criticized that Santa Cruz was a world champion, but 2 weight classes below, and that he was way too small for Tank.
It's just me going out there and do what I do best. You know how you see some potential in someone, but you gotta actually see it come out of them to believe it. That's what position I am. I'm in. Just they know I'm great. I just gotta show it.
But Santa Cruz didn't care. He wanted to prove that he isn't scared of anyone and going to accept any challenge.
Leo, why Tank, man? That's a dangerous fight. It's a hard fight. Like, why do you want to go against a guy like that?
I know it's a hard fight and everything, but I want to take that fight because people have been saying that I'm scared. That I'm scared to fight champions. That I'm scared to fight big names, and I want to prove them that I'm not scared. And who else than a big name like Tank Davis? He's the most dangerous fighter.
Especially at that time, Tank seemed like an unstoppable force after knocking out Gamboa. However, Tank wasn't the only one whose last fight was an impressive win. It was a promising fight, and on fight day, the fans would get a knockout of the year contender.
Final assignment, who will prevail? We are underway. Gervonta Davis is the southpaw, conventional is Leo. Ray Flores' ring 5-pound championships are on the line. Leo holds the super featherweight crown. Davis holds the lightweight champions. Gervonta Davis, he's so quick. There's a nice right hand by Leo. There's a left to the body by there for Leo Santa Cruz as he came full. Straight left by Davis. Has come off the clock here in the first round. Leo came with the nice combination. Leo's going to have to pick his spots. Body work, a right to the body by Leo, though he's dealing with the longest layout. There's a right. You hear chants on Leo here at the Alamo Dome. Angeles resident. There's a straight left. This is a position that Leo wants to not. There's a nice. And also, I'm sure Leo is going to target the body. That's what Gervonta's doing. They both in close exchange. Down goes Davis. But Rafael Ramos, you are a conventional fighter fighting a southpaw. Both men trying to be aggressive and who's contingency and got them excited. And now Leo landing some punches upon Gervonta Davis. Look at this. Back comes Gervonta. Pay-per-view here in the United States. And moving forward for champion. But it's being aggressive and spurt at the Alamo Dome. Puncher. Back foot, especially if it gets to the second half of the second. Expectations. There's a straight left. But back comes Leo, a couple right hands. Davis bobbing and weaving. Take a look at some of the action. With smart pressure, Davis in the moments of the second. All the way back 6 years to 24. Body by the Los Angeles resident. There's a moments here at the Alamo Dome. There's a big straight left by Gervonta, the 135-pound champion. Exchange on the... So right to the body. It's a left hook, and that ends the... On the line. There's a right to the body by Santa Cruz. Inside work by Gervonta Davis. There's a straight left by Gervonta. There's a right to the body by Santa Cruz. Inside work if you're Santa Cruz. You don't want to be in the range. There's a big uppercut by Gervonta Davis. He might have had Leo hurt. That was the biggest punch of the fight by Gervonta Davis. A right hook, but back comes Leo. Leo Santa Cruz. We're seeing there's a right cross, right hook, and then left uppercut. Bang. That was the best punch of the fight from Gervonta Davis. If you're Leo Yee in this range, you will pay a big price if he stands in this range. There's a right hand that backed up Davis. Back comes Davis. Can't really eat too much of that. Can Leo Santa Cruz, but back came Santa Cruz with pressure for Gervonta Davis. A little bit of there's a left to the body now. There's a right hook. Just keep your punches up. All right. And then will the chin hold up? Chample with calculated aggression. Santa Cruz is fighting a little more tentative tape in the fourth. There's with good body work here in the fifth as back comes the 32-year-old. Leo's got to come to him. And now Leo's out of doubt could be his most high-profile victory. Looking for Davis. And the fifth round comes to a close. Is a fight that Leo avenged to Carl Frampton. As I mentioned, swelling of the right eye of Gervonta Davis. Body work, a chopping right hand over the top, followed by a left hook to the body. Now Davis is aiming to be the aggressor. He's looking to drive Santa Cruz to the perimeter of the ring. Santa Cruz is going to have to fight with his back off the ropes, and he does so with a nice count to the center of the ring. But Gervonta Davis is looking to cut off the ring. There's a big straight left by Davis. Davis, Cruz. Santa Cruz with that high right hand. And defense, a right to the body. Good body work between both men. Punches landed for Gervonta Davis, 81 for Santa Cruz. Take on the inside. Halfway mark. There's a shot below the belt. Is below the belt. Front land, Santa Cruz. Monte looking to close the net. On the top of the head. Followed by a right hook. He might have Leo hurt. Leo might be hurt. Gervonta turning it up here in the sixth. And the crowd rumbling here. Back comes Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz might have Gervonta. Oh my goodness. You knew this was going to be an exciting fight. Both men are testing equality prize fighting here in the Alamo City. There's a right hand snapping back the head of Gervonta. Oh, down goes Santa Cruz on a vicious left uppercut. Take a look at the end of the fight in the sixth round. Boom, that left uppercut on the button. And that was it. Rafael Ramos waved it off immediately. Vicious, my goodness. He got all of his power behind it. And you're seeing the left uppercut right on the button.
Now, the WBA super featherweight and lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta Davis.
A sixth-round knockout. What a brutal end. Even though it was something to celebrate, Tank got worried after he saw the lying body of his opponent.
Yeah, so once I hit him, I seen that how he was falling, and then I returned because I knew he was out. But once when I was on the rope and I seen that, I turned back around, see he was on the ground. That's when I went to a different mode. Like, damn, like, is he okay? Type stuff. So I'm glad he okay.
Luckily, Santa Cruz survived that knockout without any permanent damage, and an acknowledged Tank's brutal power.
How you doing, Leo? Everything all right?
Yeah, I feel great. Yesterday I went to hospital. They checked me, they did a scan, X-rays, and everything came out great. And tonight we did the knockout. He got me really good. But, we're good. Thank God. God bless me. Be here with my kid. That's all we got.
Before the KO versus Tank, did you feel a lot of his power? Did you feel his power prior to it, or was it just one and done after that?
No, it was just one and done. The truth, I didn't even feel the power. That's why I stayed there. I stood there because, I'm not really feeling his power, so I'm going to stay there and bang with him because, that's what the fans like, for fighters to bang, and that's what I try to do, but it was a mistake.